Alright, my name is Jethro, Sarreal, and the date today would be November 18, 2024, and I am already 19 years old. Question is, am I fine? I would say perfectly fine, there are times that it's okay for me to be not fine after reading a lot of books. That what's more important is I have a peace of mind. So totally I'm fine, really fine. All those health conscious traumas in event, I've went to counselors, I went to disciples. It was really fun, and all of those disappears. Even there's a little bit. My subscribers today in my YouTube channel would be 10,500. Who's the most followed person who follows you would be Nathan Portes in the LaSalle University. And my TikTok, I think you already had, 100,000 followers. Is my first following in TikTok. How often do you get noticed in the public? I would say I'd get noticed. No, really, not noticeable. Not noticeable at the moment. I define myself in 3 words would be disciplined, devoted, and dangerous. So those are the triple B. The reason why is because I always want to, explore things around. I always want to be, a man of action instead of a man of thoughts. That's the big difference. I'm disciplined because I'm focusing on doing this and that, and I'm developing myself and more in a fulfilling way, not in a workaholic way. I know the difference. I'm devoted because I'm devoted to God, my spirituality, my mentality and stuff, and I'm not, undistracted, but moreover going to the devoted one and devoted to my goals, mission, purpose, and I am now dangerous because I'm a man of action, not a man of words, thoughts, and everything. So are you more confident this year compared to last year? I'd say absolutely. It was like 150%. That's a brag up, that's a big difference. And maybe because of this guy and that who approached me, he emailed me he found my YouTube channel, and then he emailed me, and then she texted me a messenger and stuff. And I say that this guy is just like an ordinary guy. I saw his YouTube channel, it's like blah blah blah. I didn't realize that this guy would be very helpful and would be a key to connecting with greater, bigger person that I haven't even realized that he's the key or a gateway to one of the best network I'd had so far. So never underestimate people who reach out to you. They might be the one who will change your life, who will be the game changer for yourself, and who will even be your coach to your confidence level. This guy seems to be nerd or Chinese and stuff, but I didn't realize that he is the one who's the gateway for me to become a man, a bold character. I think how I judge the person is how I judge myself, and that's not good. The best thing that I bought this year would be books. I think it would be this one, Getting Things Done. This book is the one that helps me absolutely in everything. It's just a few chapters that I've finished, but moreover, it really impacted me. Or in general, books are self-help, improvement, business books that are top recommended by people on the internet. I read a lot of those, and they're really transformative. And I have a lot of books to read so far. And then next one, are you pressured? I might be less pressured, like 50%. That's really a good progress because of due to counseling, and I've been opening up, and I've been reading a lot of books and stuff like that. I've been educating myself. I've been into spirituality, more active in the church, and also for God, of course. And with the quiet times, it's so amazing. My favorite food would be chicken chops here at the LaSalle University, of course. And then my favorite drink would be C2. Then my favorite game would be Gold Miner. That's online, or that can be played on Apple. And then I do have a regret would be, I think I do not have regrets because those regrets are learning opportunities. I think those mistakes are just keeps repeating until it becomes regret if you don't learn from it. So I do not really have any regrets. And my advice to my old self last year, okay, that's very interesting. I'd say you take action as a priority and not waste time too much on thinking and planning. If you waste too much on thinking and planning, it becomes overthinking. So you gotta convert those thinking, minimal thinking, slow thinking into propelling action. And then what's important to me right now would be God as well, my spirituality. And of course, if you know that, I'd always go to church. And not because the church do so, but what's more important for me is not the church itself, not the disciples itself, to be honest, but my relationship with God. That leads me to have better relationship with the disciples, better relationship with the church and stuff like that. So my priority would be pleasing God. My priority would be going to church because of God, because of God, in obedience to God. So I think there's a disciple that says to me, there's difference between I do this for God and I do this in obedience to God. The difference is I do this for God is because it's subjective, it's on in your own will. but I do this in obedience to us is you do this in His will. You do this on the Bible itself. So practically, that's important to me right now. And then I handle stressful situations. I'm very emotional. I'm very emotional, but I'm learning to control it, emotional control and stuff like that today. Putting myself to embarrassing moment, to criticism, to being rejected, until failing, until I destroy the perfection. I've been struggling with that for perfection, and then I destroyed it little by little by learning, by trying and implementing, by learning for people, etc. So forth. Learn, implement, take action. So action really is transforming one, I'd say. If I think that I'm a good person, I'd say, why do you call me good? Only God in heaven is good. So I'd say I'm not a good person, but by His grace, I was made good, righteous, true, and not me, not by my needs. Now, are you healthy? Yes, I'm absolutely healthy. What makes you laugh would be surprising me. I have this, I don't really laugh too much. I'm a very serious person, but I just say that reading the Power of Now book transformed me a lot. It got me to the point that I'm laughing so much, or so good. Even small things makes me laugh. The gratitude makes me laugh, and small things makes me laugh. Maybe also due to my commitment to no fap, although I broken that one, but it's not about the street, it's about the commitment. My biggest enemy is my mind, and I gotta compete it with myself. Mind versus me. The me would be, self-compassion, self-love, so that I can destroy that perfection. Being that to myself, I can say self-compassion is a very, very good weapon against those negative thoughts and to challenge those thoughts. Most important thing that I've done so far would be managing my brand and building it, and then coaching people, and then even realize that I can make money with that, and then I could help people. That's the most important thing. Impact. I'd say, to be honest, I like getting money. But the truth here is, on the long run, I'd say when I die, what thing that I will mostly remember is the legacy that I left. That would be how I help people, right? I'm not a kind person, guys. I'm just being real. I love getting money from my clients, but it's just like a limited perspective. I can say, there's some money or stuff like that, but if you're a student, if you're just broke, there's someone sending money where you're really excited. But if you're used to big money, there's no excitement at all. So I just enjoy what I have today. And then the stupidest thing that I've done so far, I don't know. I've done a lot of stupid things, and I just embrace them. And then, do you think I'm strong? When I'm weak, I am strong. That's for sure. When I'm weak, I learn a lot. When I'm weak, I get to ask help for people, and then I become strong. When I'm weak, it motivated me to read more books and to educate myself. When I'm weak, it gives me a message that I'm weak and I need to be strong. And then, do I love myself? Of course, I love myself already. For the past 3 months, I do not love myself. That's why I need self-compassion. I was always hating myself. Then my favorite movie would be, never watched a movie. So I think I watched one. It's more about Deadpool and stuff like that, but I don't really like it. Favorite movie, I don't really know, to be honest. What are you thinking about before going to bed? Of course, the worries and stuff like that, but I think I'm thinking about nothing already, because of the Power of Now. Again, I've read that book, so it was really amazing. Mostly, I think about what other people think of me, and how do I socialize? How should I done more better? What are the what ifs? And how can I accomplish my tasks and stuff like that? It makes me anxious, to be honest, but now I'm still working on it. If there's one thing that you think in your life that you would change right now, what it is, I'd say being inauthentic. I do not want to become inauthentic and think what other people think. I want to live in my own terms, in my own rules, in God's eyes, to please Him. And what am I proud of? Maybe I'm proud of my personal brand, I'm proud of having teams that support my channel, that support directly. They do the editing. I'm very proud of me becoming a coach and then leveraging other people's time in exchange for my knowledge. It's really good, My number one question to God would be, what's your plan? What's your plan for me? And then, are you happy? I'd say, I don't like to be happy. I just want to have peace. After reading Stoicism, I'm in the middle. I'm not happy, I'm not sad. Just in the middle. This is just a situation, life situation. And I just remain to be objective. At the same time, become emotional at the good part and the regulated one, because I'm still a human. And then boom, I define it. I think happiness is a trick. I think it's an illusion that we will die someday, and then those happiness that we think are happy, that we think that they're happy, is something that's not really that happiness. Happiness is just illusion. It's just that satisfaction and pleasure. I think if you prioritize happiness, you can't be disciplined, because happiness, it comes from comfort, it comes from pleasure, it makes you weak. And I do not like happiness. I want peace. So that's it. I think I already done a lot of these things that are for myself. From my message for you after 1 year again. Today is 2024. Stay strong. Stay strong.